I'm home.
Welcome back. It's freezing outside, isn't it? Here you are. Hot tea for you.
Thank you. Hey, Piko, watch this video.
This is a snow castle? I got it. This is a big snow sculpture, isn't it?
That's right. More and more snow sculptures are being created for the upcoming Sapporo Snow Festival. I took this video when I passed by Odori Park, where the venue of the festival will take place.
Wow!
The annual winter event that had been cancelled twice due to the pandemic is finally back this year. It is a big event that attracts more than 2.5 million tourists every year.
2.5 million people? More than Sapporo students?
Yes, many tourists from domestic and abroad visit here. I have volunteered for this festival before.
Really? What were you doing there?
I was a foreign language supporter. I provide guidance around the city and assist people who get lost at event venues.
I didn't know that.
Today, let me introduce some tips for tourists during the winter season. Brought to you by a local Sapporo student. First, let me give you a little overview of the Sapporo Snow Festival. This is a winter event that has been going on for over 70 years. This year, it is held from February 4th to February 11th. It has held at 3 venues in Sapporo every year, but this year, it will be held at 2 venues only due to the ongoing pandemic. Now, let me share 10 tips on how you can enjoy the winter event. The first 4 tips are for tourists coming from areas where it does not snow.
Okay, let's get started.
1. About clothes. The Sapporo Snow Festival is held in February, the coldest month of the year. There aren't any positive temperatures during this period.
Do you mean it's colder than the freezer all the time?
Yes, that's why travelers come out of the hotel in high spirits. But for some of them, it's so cold that they go straight back into the hotel.
It must be unbelievably cold for those who aren't used to the cold. What kind of clothes do you think are appropriate?
When I go out, I wear clothes like this. For the upper body, I put on warm winter innerwear, and then I put on a thin long shirt and a turtleneck sweater, and then I put on a down jacket along with a hat, gloves, scarf, and a mask. The point is to keep your neck warm. For the lower body, I wear some thick tights or leggings, and then I put on pants. I also wear thick socks and winter shoes. Perfect!
You're bundled up.
It's important to prioritize warmth and comfort rather than fashion. 2. Anti-slip for shoes. What you should be especially careful about is slipping and falling on the road. The venue of the snow festival is sprinkled with sand to prevent tourists from slipping. However, the roads in the city are often frozen, so it may be risky to walk without winter shoes. Winter shoes have a revised side like this to prevent slipping.
Winter shoes are expensive, so I think when a tourist don't want to spend money on shoes, they don't wear at all when they return home.
That's true. It is a good idea to purchase and use anti-slip for shoes. Just cover this anti-slip over your shoes. You can buy it for about 1,000 yen. They are sold at rail stations and subway station shops and so on. If you point to your shoes and say, Please give me 滑り止め. 滑り止めをください. The store clerk will understand. 3. カイロ Disposable warmer for feet. I recommend you カイロ Disposable warmer if you hate cold weather. After opening the package, it gets warm to about 50 to 60 degrees, and the warmth continues for about 10 hours. You can put it on your clothes, or you can just hold it. There are a variety of sizes and types. There is also a kind for feet. Even if you buy undesired for shoes, your feet get cold quickly if your shoes is not for winter. Why don't you try putting a kairo for your feet in your shoes? It will make your feet warm.
How much can I buy it for?
Even 10-pack set is around 300 yen.
So cheap!
You can buy it anywhere, including convenience stores. 4. You can move through underground passage. Most travelers are probably moving from Sapporo Station to their base. The section from Sapporo Station, the Have Station, to Odori Station, where the snow festival is held, and Susukino Station, where the downtown area is located, is connected by a subway. It's warmer to walk than walking on the road on the ground, and there are no traffic lights, so you can walk comfortably.
You walk through the subway every day, don't you? Because you want to save traffic costs, right?
Yes. Anyway, Odori Station is close to Sapporo Station, so there is no need to take the subway. Okay, so far the tips I mentioned are for people who are not used to the cold weather and snowy roads. Now this time, let me share some tips to those who are participating in the snow festival for the first time. 5. Nighttime is more beautiful than the daytime. You can go to the snow festival in the morning, at noon, or at night, but I highly recommended going there at night. This is because the snow and ice sculptures are illuminated by lights, and the scene it creates is quite fantastic. The holographic displays and programmed concerts will also take place, and it is more impressive to witness it at night with the illuminations.
However, it is quite cold at night compared to the daytime, so try to keep warm.
6. Locals' casual competition of character snow sculptures. The large snow sculptures are created by the Ground Self-Defense Force, Sapporo City officials, and professionals. On the other hand, the small snow sculptures are made by students that were selected by a lottery system. The event is quite the charm point of the celebration.
What kind of snow sculptures do they make?
They make a variety of them, such as sculptures of anime characters and some celebrities. Some of them are too quirky and make me laugh. Be sure to visit the Students' Snow Sculpture Corner. By the way, when I was at elementary school, my class applied for a Student Snow Sculpture lottery and won.
Oh, what kind of snow sculpture did you make?
Honestly, I don't remember that at all. All I can remember is that I skipped making snow sculptures and escaped to go on the snow slide.
Oh my goodness.
7. If you have any problems, stop by the information desk. There are many student volunteers at the venue. The information desk is staffed by volunteers who can speak foreign languages. They are all locals, so they will not only give you a hand if you lose something or get lost, but they will also give you useful local information.
It might be a good idea to ask them about local delicacies, how to find for yourself restaurants, and great souvenirs.
I agree. When I was a volunteer staff, I had a lot of free time. Volunteers often want to talk to tourists, so if you want to chat with locals, please stop by there. 8. About admission fees, brochures, and posters. Many people ask whether the entrance fee and brochures are free or not. They are all free.
The brochures will be a memento of your trip, a keepsake.
Yes. By the way, just between you and me, you might get a snow festival poster. They are well designed every year, and you'd be interested to know that they are also compiled by collectors. However, it is not for sale, so you can only get it when there is surplus stock.
How can I get it?
If you want it, please ask if there are any extra posters at the information desk of the venue I mentioned earlier. You can get one if you are lucky. 9. Destruction of snow sculptures. This thing is known to those in the know, but all the snow sculptures are destroyed in the morning after the last day of the festival.
What? That's too sad.
I agree. In fact, some say that they feel sad seeing snow sculptures destroyed. However, it is inevitable for safety reasons. After the exhibition period, the splendid snow and ice sculptures are transformed into snow mountains by using heavy machinery and are moved around. But some people are looking forward to seeing the destruction of the detailed works of snow.
What a surprise! Those people exist, huh?
There is no accounting for taste. 10. Snow festivals are not limited to Sapporo. The snow festival is famous in Sapporo City, but apart from Sapporo, Hokkaido actually has a variety of winter festivals and events. For example, Otaru City's Snowlight Road. The warm lights of candles gently illuminate the historical streets of Otaru City. At the main Otaru Canal venue, many candles are lit on the side of the canal.
The soft light brings us to a fairy tale-like scene.
These are the work of student volunteers. They play a principal role here too. Before the pandemic, hot wine was served to entertain tourists at Otaru Station.
Oh, Otaru is also famous for its wine.
Yes, I happened to have worked in Otaru that day.
Did you drink the wine you got before you went to work? Just before work?
Well, I'll leave it to your imagination. Other events include the Tokachi River Swan Festival in Otofuke Town and the Lake Skotsuko Ice Festival in Chitose City. Hakodate City's Dream Illumination of Goryokaku and Asahikawa City's Penguin Walk are also famous attractions.
Don't forget the frozen water cruise. You will see a lot of drifting ice. It's quite an experience.
It is. The powerful vibration of the ship as the bottom of the ship collides with ice blocks is spectacular. You may be able to see seals and white-tailed eagles hanging out on the drifting ice.
There are too many events to mention here. You should see for yourself.
Finally, let me share my honest feelings as a local resident. As I have shared so far, Winter events have long been loved by the locals. Many of them are volunteers, and they prepare wholeheartedly to entertain tourists. But it's sad that the winter event recently has an unfortunate memory related to it. Well, I mean, the 2020 Snow Festival was just ongoing when the pandemic suddenly hit. At that time, reports spread all at once that foreign tourists brought in a mysterious virus. Some thought the event of snow festivals where many tourists together had caused the virus to spread. It scared the locals. It was a source of great stress. In fact, there were opinions that tourists should stop visiting the area. And immediately after the event, the Hokkaido government was the first in the country to declare a state of emergency. The sound of the emergency declaration, which had never been heard before, had a significant impact and many people were very uneasy. I think that many students were caught between the desire to attract many tourists and the feeling that they were not yet ready to welcome visitors.
I see. In any case, I hope every tourist enjoys their trip when they do come to visit.
I agree. I hope they keep warm, see beautiful scenery, and eat a lot of delicious food.